Hi everyone, Jackie here with Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do videos on goal setting, personal finance, and our minimalist lifestyle. So today I thought we would do a budget with me for the week. So today is March 28th. It's a Wednesday. My husband gets paid on Wednesdays, so I do my budget pretty much on Wednesdays, and then sometimes I will touch and go over the budget again a second time during the week if I feel I need to adjust anything or something like that. So today I wanted to take you step by step what it looks like and what I do for the week. So I thought that would be kind of fun. So Ricky's base pay is roughly about $544. I know he had overtime, so we're going to log on to our bank account and find out how much he actually got paid, and then we will adjust any numbers accordingly. And then we'll go through and do what I like to call balancing the checkbook. So right here you see my income account. So this is what's in that account. So anything that Ricky gets paid gets automatically deposited into our income checking account. And then if I pay myself out of my business, I put it into the income checking account, and then we disperse it. We have different accounts. So I'll kind of go over that as I do it. But basically the only thing that stays in the income account is our grocery money and our gas money. Everything else gets moved over to either our necessities checking account, Ricky's checking account, my checking account, our fun account, or we have 3 different savings accounts, and I'll go over that when I start moving money out. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to log on to my bank account and find out what did Ricky actually get paid. And when I look at the bank account, it says that he got paid $904.77. So what I like to do, because I'm trying to track what he's making in overtime versus regular pay, is I take that, so I have my calculator with how much he got paid, and then I go ahead and just subtract the 544. So I know his overtime was actually $360.77. You'll see I have color coding going on. So basically red is what I had budgeted at the beginning of the month. And it hadn't come into the account yet. So once it's in the account, I go ahead and change it to back to black, so I know it's there. Orange means that there's stuff in progress, meaning the money hasn't been moved over yet or it hasn't been spent yet. So now we know all of these have officially been in the account. I'm going to go ahead and change those to black. Do you need to color code your stuff? No, you don't. I just wanted to give you guys like a real life version or a real life example of how I do my budget. So I'm going to scroll down and show you what the original budgeted amount was for. Was basically $494 was going towards our rents to finish out our rent. We have already $456.35 in our necessities checking account to go towards rent. So this is what is the difference to make our $950. So that stays the same. That's what we need. Groceries, we had budgeted another $40. We had budgeted $322 for the month, and we've had a few weeks where we've spent more than other weeks. So basically I can see here in my income account that I still have $9.08. So I need to ask myself, do I think we can get a week's worth of groceries for our family of 4 for $49. I actually can, because I literally just went grocery shopping right now. So we spent $49 and a little more than 8 cents. So I will adjust that in a moment here, but that's pretty much, I'm going to keep it at that. We do have several things in the house that we're just going to be forced to eat or make. There are things that have been kind of sitting there that I haven't made. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that where it's at. We only had another $10 budgeted towards gas. Ricky had some issues with his motorcycle this month. He drove the car for about half of the month, so we do need to increase our gas budget. The car is going to be due to be filled, and he's averaging about $4 a day on the motorcycle. So what I want to do is make sure that he has his $4 times he's riding his motorcycle to work 6 times a week. So I want to times that by, so he needs at least $24 for gas, and then I want to fill the car, which usually takes about $20. So we actually need $44 allocated for gas. So I'm going to subtract out, we still have $8.95 from the previous paycheck. So that means we actually need $35.05. So I'm going to change this. Okay. So that actually changes our total for the month, $164.19. We also took a spontaneous one-night camping trip at the lake, which was it's about an hour drive, so we ended up using a little more gas than anticipated. I like to change this as I go because it calculates so I can continue to do my zero-based budget without having to worry about a lot of math. So I'm just going to change that right now and say, okay, we spent $164.19. Okay, so I'm just adjusting that. Are you with me? I hope you're still with me. So that's basically what has been budgeted. I hope you can see the bottom. If you come down to the bottom, I still have $335.72 that I need to tell it where to go. Now, we are really trying to focus on only putting Ricky's extra income overtime in this top section here of paying ourselves first. We've kind of already agreed that we're mostly going to just put it towards long-term saving this time around. Also, I need to change this number here. So I have what we actually had. So I'm going to change this 03, okay? So now I have my numbers. So if you wanted to track what you originally budgeted versus what you actually spent, then you would not change this number over here. You just leave it the way it was. I like to do it though because then I can just scroll down to the bottom and like you saw earlier, it said I had negative something. So I could actually say, okay, where am I going to take that money out of? I hope that makes sense. So now we're going to decide where is this 300 going. Our original goal over here, paying ourselves first, was to be able to put 15% towards long-term savings, 10% between our freedom savings and business account, and then 10% between Ricky and my personal development. Right now, because we're really trying to save, we got a lot of big purchases for our long-term saving, like a down payment for the house and things like that we really want to try to get to. I want to try to put 20% in here, and I'm going to just focus on that. So what I want to do is just calculate what, from my total income here, I'm going to calculate how much 20% would be. So 20% would be $755.95. So I'm going to subtract what we've already paid ourselves, the $467.35. So that means I'm going to put another $288, and it says 60 cents in here. So I'm going to put another $288 so that I can actually have this be 20% of my income. Okay, now I'm going to go back through and see how much do I have. I have $47.72 left. So let's see where we want to put that. We'll then pay ourselves first. So I would naturally just go down the line. Okay, so this one, like I said, I want this to be 5% because I want 5% and 5%. Okay, so 5% would actually be $188.98. So I'm just going to say $189 or 100, whatever. And then we've already put 136, so minus 136. So I'm actually going to add another $53 to our freedom savings account, and that's going to actually change this to our 5% goal. Okay, so now if you look here, I have $5.28 in the brackets, which means I'm over my budget by $5.28. So I'm not going to quite be able to hit the 5%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out, and then if I scroll down, I know, okay, well I have $47.72 left. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, put that number in. So now if you look at the bottom here, I have a 0. That's what's called zero-based budgeting. Okay, so then what I do is I'm going to go through, because like you see here, it shows I have over $335. I'm going to go ahead and just readjust my numbers here. So we actually are doing $755 here, $183.72 here. So that's what I do for the budget. As far as deciding, okay, how much did Ricky actually get paid, and then where is the money going to go? Okay, I want to tell the money where to go. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to balance my checkbook in the income account as well, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and say what is in my income account. So I know I have $288 allocated towards my savings. We have another $47.72 allocated towards freedom savings. We have our $494 of our rent money. Now we have 40, so we have $49.08 of groceries, and then we have our 35 plus $8.95. We have $44 for gas. So I know I can come down my income account. This is what's allocated to what. Alright, so it says I have $922.80 in my income account. So I'm going to go on my bank account real quick and see how much do I really have in there. So I actually have $869.10. Now, I know I have less because I just went grocery shopping, like I said. So I actually spent at the grocery store, I have my receipt here. I spent $49.78. So I was over my budget by 70 cents, right? So I need to adjust that. So I'm going to change this right here so I know I was over by, okay, so now I can see, I went over budget by 70 cents. So I actually, if I come down to the bottom, it's going to show me again right here. It's going to say, oh, you're over 70 cents. So I'm going to take that out of this freedom savings here, 4702. Okay, so then I'll change this to 4702. And then I know groceries right here, if you guys are following me, groceries right here is gone. I just spent it. So I'm subtracting that out. And now I'm going to black out if you right click, I'm going to black out my numbers so I know that this has been completely spent. It's out of that account. So then if I scroll down, so again, you guys, right, what I'm doing right now is I'm balancing my checkbook or allocations and stuff. Okay, so I have $873.02 in there. Is what this is saying versus what I actually have in there. So I'm pretty sure this has come out of the gas money. Ricky's been, like I said, he's been purchasing gas on a daily basis. So I am going to take the $44. I'm going to go look on the bank account and see what he spent on gas. So he spent $3.92. Like I said, he's averaging close to $4 a day, so $3.92 on gas. So our gas is actually $40.08. And so I scroll down now, my numbers should match. So I have $869.10 in my income account as of right now. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Now what I'm going to do is I have to transfer long-term savings over to the long-term savings account. I have to transfer my freedom savings to my freedom savings account, and I have to transfer my rent money over to my necessities account. So I have 3 different transfers that I'm doing. Okay, so I've gone ahead and transferred savings over. I'm not going to show you our balance in our savings account, but I transferred savings over. And then I transferred the rent over. So now our rent, we should have that amount here, so I can change that. Okay, so then I know we have our full rent amount in our necessities checking account. And then, like I mentioned, that one has been moved over to savings. I still have the freedom savings that I'm not going to transfer over yet because as I was doing this, I just remembered that this weekend is Easter weekend and I still need to do the Easter baskets. And we were talking about doing another just overnight camping thing. So I'm going to leave this 47 in the income account for now until I discuss with Ricky a little bit further. We've documented what Ricky actually got paid. We've budgeted, we've adjusted our budget accordingly. We've told every dollar where to go, and then we have what we call balanced our checkbook, and then we've transferred money over. So yeah, so we have $87.10 now in the income account. That's the 40 for gas and the 47 that is random right now. We're going to kind of just leave it there. Now in our necessities account, you can see what we have allocated here. So we have our motorcycle insurance that's scheduled to come out probably today or tomorrow. We have our car insurance that's scheduled to come out at the same time, and then we have our rent. So that's what's left in our necessities account. Oh, and we have a little bit of savings. Our electricity bill was actually less. So what was over, I went ahead and just moved up, saying we're going to put that back into savings. So I'm going to transfer that $5.39 over to the savings account, and then that's it for this week. So basically you can kind of see what my budget ended up being for the rest of the month, but I'll make a separate video going over all of the totals in general. So thank you for joining me for my just a weekly budget with me video for the pay period of March 28th. I know I've had questions before about this. What we do is our week goes from payday to payday. We don't calculate our week from Sunday to Saturday or Monday to Sunday. We don't do that. Our week, as far as our finances go, is from Wednesday basically to Tuesday or Wednesday to Wednesday. We do it for our pay period. So this stuff we know, like groceries and gas, that basically needs to cover us from today up until we get paid again. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section. I will be sure to share them along with my March income expense report with you guys here on Friday. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!